Good morning, wrestling fans, and welcome to PWR today, December 13th, 2021. The man they call Meathead, the lovely Linda Kay, the still recovering from Serena Deeb, Linda Kay. Linda, good morning.
Good morning, Meathead. Yes. As we conversed this morning, I am still looking at my calf, and there's still quite a bruise on there.
Yikes. I mean, again, I had that one match way back in 1999, and I think I'm still recovering from the legendary Haystacks Ross.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when we get a beatdown from the legends. So,
That's right.
Hey, we hang in there as best we can.
Yeah, we do. Hey, speaking of hanging in there, when you're hanging in there, what do you wear?
Oh, I would be wearing collar and elbow. And if you want to be sporting the latest and greatest in wrestling street fashions as well, make sure to go to collarandelbowbrand.com and use promo code LindaK. That's LINDAKAY to save 10% off your order. There's still time. Get that holiday shopping in, or get some good stuff for yourself, like we do.
Like we do. Again, we wear it in all different forms and shapes. I think we need those tearaway pants, collar and elbow style, too. I'm telling you, I'm still thinking about how I popped just at the rip. Oh, look at that. She's going to go. That was fantastic.
And then there's got to be the Linda Kay line,
Yep.
and of tearaway pants on.
Tearaway pants. That's a thing. Uncle Al.
Yes. Well, I'll be back in Louisville this week for Christmas Chaos, so I'll make sure to bring that up to Uncle Al.
Let's talk. We didn't talk about this before we came on the air. Louisville, we are thinking about you guys. I know what ripped through that Kentucky area. In one of my other worlds, I mean, I deal with a lot of folks down from KY and from the Tennessee area, and the whole. I mean, it's a pun intended, but not really. The whole Ohio Valley area. Indiana, Jeffersonville, Evansville. That whole area, and
even Southern Illinois got affected, and even parts of Arkansas. Yeah, that was crazy to see all that. Thinking of everyone, hoping the best for recovery and moving forward as well.
Absolutely. Well, Uncle Al, tearaway Linda Kay pants. I mean, that's a thing. We got to make it a thing. Again, Uncle Al, all I'm asking for is one damn T-shirt that says White Castle on it. All right, enough about me. Let's talk about wrestling. Hey, Linda, I got a question for you, kind of way off topic. DDP, one of my favorite WCW guys, right? Do you happen to know what Diamond Dallas Page's real name is? Or at least the one that the internet tells it is.
So it's not really Diamond?
No. His first name's not Diamond. But there's some other names in there too. I looked this up. So Page Joseph Falkenberg. I thought it was like Falkenstein and Falcon something. I mean, I was so close, right? I mean, I was just inches away from it. But according to the internet, according to Wiki, Page Joseph Falkenberg got married. The DDP said I do and said bang. Here's the thing that caught me off guard, though. So the article reads, WWE Hall of Famer Diamond Dallas Page married his girlfriend of 2 years, Paige McMahon. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Not only is her first name Paige, her last name is McMahon. I mean, that one hasn't sunk in yet either. So Diamond Dallas Page married Paige McMahon last Thursday on the 9th. Her name is now, ladies and gentlemen, Paige Page.
Wow. I mean, we were hoping this would have happened first within the realm of AEW and getting a Page match, but we're getting it via DDP.
Wow.
Having his wedding take place, and now his wife's name is Paige Page?
Yep, Payge, Page. Page.
Well.
Wow.
If his real last name is Falkenberg. Yes. But now that I think back to what you just said, speaking of something sinking in, so Diamond Dallas Page's real first name is Paige, and now his wife's name is also Paige. Okay, that can happen, but now they're both into some type of context. Page.
Right. Well, I mean, they're turning the page. If he comes back into AEW this week when they do the Diamond Battle Royal again, because remember he gave MJF the ring the first time, didn't he?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: if Paige is there with Paige, and then Cage is there with Paige, but then Cage is there with Paige Paige from WWE's got to show up from there.
Absolutely.
Paige McMahon, retired adventure athlete, and it was a surprise to Paige. DDP and his daughter Brittany organized the wedding and rented out a hotel in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
That would complete everything if you have all the pages and cages in one occasion.
I think we've run this joke pretty long. Let's move on. ROH Final Battle. And the term Final Battle was a literal term because, again, folks, Ring of Honor is pretty much done. They said that they will not be running any business for the minimum of first quarter 2022. They had a pay-per-view over the weekend on Saturday. A bunch of surprise guests. Obviously, some legends of Ring of Honor were there. I mean, you got video packages, of course, from alumni, including Eddie Edwards. Here he is, Hangman Adam Page, Jimmy Jacobs, CM Punk, Adam Cole, the Young Bucks, Bryan Danielson with their packages. But just recently off an appearance at Blizzard Brawl, the tag team of EC3 and the Titan, Adam Scherr, were at Ring of Honor Final Battle.
How about that? That is a huge thing for Ring of Honor to, have them make their appearance at the Final Battle. I mean, obviously, as well as all the video packages and all the tremendous matches that took place, and just the, I don't want to say uncertainty, but I want to try to spin this as a more positive spin, just, what the future could potentially be, I guess. But having the Titan and EC3 there, especially, I mean, for us here that were live at Blizzard Brawl, just to hear their names and see them together once again, that's tremendous. And
it literally was EC3 saying release the Titan, and boom, he's a monster of a man, in commentary calling it out. So yeah. And here's the other thing, this is even bigger news leading into this Wednesday's Dynamite. The appearance of FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler at Ring of Honor's pay-per-view, and going right after the newly crowned ROH Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes. Do the Briscoes come in to AEW?
That forbidden door.
It's open, not talked about anymore, but it is open still.
Yeah. That I could totally see that. I didn't really think too much about it till we started talking about it again this morning and got my juices flowing.
Yeah.
I think that
after the page stuff, I mean, we are flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, I mean, we got a lot of stuff cooking. Let's talk about what was cooking on Friday night from SmackDown and Rampage. First, SmackDown. Farmer Brock is out here, and he's from Saskatoon. Every time I hear him say that, you've seen Grown Ups, right?
I would have to watch it again, but yes.
But you don't have to think hard about it. The muscle guy at the water park comes and goes, "Hey ladies, what's going on?" The guy with the high squeaky voice. I think that's kind of what he's doing.
Maybe. I mean, this is his new persona and some other attire that
Farmer Brock.
That's his real life, yeah.
And Paul Heyman wasn't having any more of it. That I lost it at. WWE is having a hard time entertaining me lately. I'm going to be completely clear. I still find stuff to like, but Paul Heyman go, "What am I watching?"
That did make me pop. I mean, I think the best part of that moment was when Brock took Sammy in his wheelchair away from his male nurses.
Yeah. That one male nurse is way too ripped.
Oh yeah, that was tremendous. But it was funny because he was like, "Hey, let's go hunting. Let's go. I forgot what else.
Go up to my cabin."
Right. Just took him strolling him along until Paul Heyman came in, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness!" See, this is that funny Brock Lesnar that we seldom get, or we haven't recently, I should say.
We've had him recently. The only time that we saw him funny really over the last handful of years was him and R-Truth back and forth.
Yeah. Well, I picture him at the boombox
after
winning the Rumble and whatnot. But yeah, that did definitely make me laugh with Paul Heyman saying, "What am I watching?" But
this is something I'm enjoying. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Well, we didn't know that Roman Reigns was not going to be there at Staples Center.
We didn't know Brock was going to be there.
Mm-hmm. And what we witnessed was Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar together again in some regard, and it just brought back that feeling of him saying you could possibly be the reigning, defending, and I was
Right.
like, wow, okay,
And
this
and to be honest, Brock's egging this on too, because you know what? While we're getting this corny Brock, there's a very sinister intelligence going on there with Brock Lesnar. Don't sleep on Brock because he said, "Oh, I got the idea from my advocate, Paul Heyman." So there's something brewing right there. Obviously, we're making our way to day one. I almost said ish again. We're making our way to day one. Brock and Roman is going to be the match with Sammy playing the comedic foil in this. But Farmer Brock, that's what we're calling him from right now. Farmer Brock is killing it.
yeah, yeah. I thought we would possibly see a face to face between the Usos and Paul Heyman since Roman was not there, but we didn't get
Yeah.
that. We know that Usos were focused on their main event match of the night, which I know we'll get to, but it was kind of it was just I'm gonna say nice breath of fresh air, but it just was very reminiscent, and I enjoyed it seeing just Paul and Brock without the interference or the intimidation. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get. The intimidation of Roman or the Usos with the two of them. So should be interesting going into this week. Excuse me, this week.
Absolutely. Another thing I want to talk about that happened on SmackDown, Naomi thought she was finally getting her one-on-one match against Sonya Deville, but she kept stacking the odds against her, right? Well, somebody that doesn't like bullies and somebody that will stick up for the little guy, Xia Li arrives to help Naomi fight off Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Natalya.
Yes, she does not like vultures, as we've been shown the past
Yeah.
couple weeks, and this was the perfect way to get her in. For her debut on SmackDown. And I know that you and Matthew talked about her, hoping to see her get a squash match and debut strong that way. But this was the
And she
way.
debuted strong enough. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I did not see this coming. That was great. Looks like she got a great crowd response, and it was nice to see her and Naomi standing tall in the ring at the very end of that. So I mean, I'm assuming there's still going to be more because this isn't the end of the chapter between Naomi and Sonya,
Yeah.
but I'm liking that Naomi finally has an ally with her against the Vultures.
Yeah, exactly. You know who else kind of looked pretty good is via disqualification, though, but Toni Storm defeats Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, that that was interesting. I know they were making more reference to the pie versus pie, or that wasn't quote there,
A pie for an eye, or a pie for a pie, or I feel like that's a movie that I'm supposed to ask my parents to rent.
But yeah, no, Toni Storm definitely looking strong. I didn't think. I mean, I know it was via disqualification, but I did not think she was gonna come off with the win, and I think she's looking great. This is a rivalry that's a brewing that I wasn't expecting, or I didn't think I was gonna enjoy as much. I thought it was just gonna be the pie in the face, and
right, pie for a pie. Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep. There was a bunch of jackasses backstage, and they met Raw Tag Team Champions Matt Riddle and Randy Orton.
Hey, I mean, how fitting was it for the stars, the legends of Jackass, to be greeted by none other than Riddle? I mean, he'd be the only one who could really, really, truly welcome them with open arms with that kind of chemistry.
Hey, Randy, do you know these guys? Hey, Randy. Yeah. All right. Main event was a triple tag team match. Again, there was no true rhyme or reason why RK Bro was at SmackDown, but here they are. The New Day defeat RK Bro and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, to say that they're the best tag team out of either group. And by the way, Xavier Woods was presented with a new crown.
Yes, finally. I know
that crown
how
is
much.
Glorious.
Oh, isn't Big Bob glorious?
Not that kind of glorious, but still, it's an amazing crown.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's been wanting that, and we know that the other one got stomped on, and I'm very happy he's gotten his new crown back, as well as getting Sir Kofi back as well. And hey, New Day defeating RK Bro and Usos to be dubbed the best team of WWE right now. I think that's what they were saying at commentary right now.
Yeah, I guess. So let's move over to AEW. And the main event from Rampage was going to be the Lucha Brothers and the aforementioned team FTR. It opens up with the big show. And again, AEW is so smart in doing this. What they're doing is they're using WWE SmackDown as the lead-in, kind of the warm-up, the opening act. And they open with the hottest match they have. And that hot match is for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Lucha Brothers, Penta El Zero Miedo, and Rey Fenix, who's back, and Penta's got his mask back, taking on the AAA Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, AAA. It had a big match feel, and it was an amazing big match. The winner and still champions, Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, they did not disappoint in this one. As everyone expected it to be a strong match between two of them. And anytime we added the elements of any unmaskings or any potential interference, we knew that this was going to be a stud match. And I had a feeling I was leaning more toward Lucha Brothers still keeping the titles, just because FTR still has their AAA tag belts as well.
Right.
And
they just recently defended those too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do like as well in the matches between Lucha Brothers and FTR. Again, Excalibur just naming off the history between not just the titles, but what they're doing outside of AEW with the titles, and just the matches they had previously. Because I believe FTR did originally get the titles from Lucha Brothers, originally from AEW.
It was actually.
Right. And then they could have potentially been the two-time AEW Tag Team Champs. Didn't quite happen this past weekend, but I can see it happening down the line.
A trios match. It was Ruby Soho, Anna Jay, and Tay Conte against the Native Beast, Nyla Rose, with Vicky, the Bunny, and Penelope Ford. The girls could go. This actually was entertaining. Nyla Rose hits Anna Jay with the Beast Bomb, got the pin for her team, and they look strong. Now, don't forget, we've got the TBS Championship semifinal round. It's going to be Ruby Soho and the Nyla Rose.
Yeah. This is a nice...
Wait, it's Nyla Rose and Ruby Soho, right? I might have my tournament brackets tied up, but...
Yeah, it's Ruby and Nyla. Which, by the way, on Rampage last week... sorry, I got to mention this. When Ruby was backstage with her interview and she got attacked by the three of them, and Nyla being like, surprise, bitch! I don't know. That just, I mean, hey, this 6-woman tag, great way leading up to the big match for that semifinal match for the TBS Championship coming up this week.
So there's an interview backstage. Shivani's got Darby Allin and Sting. They're talking about December 22nd, Holiday Bash at the Greensboro Coliseum. AW will make its debut. Sting had his first title match in that building back in 1988, and he hasn't wrestled there since. And Shivani got cut off because FTR blindsided Sting and Darby Allin. Are we making our way to an FTR versus Sting and Darby Allin?
I sure hope so. That would be another great one to see. And again, bringing up the facts, the history.
Tully getting in on Sting too, yeah.
That too, absolutely. I mean, just think about it. Since 1988, Sting returning to that arena, the Coliseum, or I forgot what it's called in South Carolina. But I mean, that alone, what just Sting, amazing. And that's why when they attacked him, I was like, no, don't do that.
On Rampage, I was going to say, on Rampage, we had 4 matches. It's the first time we actually had 4 matches. One of those 4 was Team Taz's Hook making his AEW debut against Fuego del Sol. This dude, the hair is obviously a gimmick. All that in a bag of chips, it's a gimmick. His wrestling, not a gimmick. This dude can go.
Yeah, he looked good. Great debut on AEW. And, of course, his dad on commentary, but naming off his accolades, his background. Very impressive. You could see that in the ring, and it was nice to have a New York crowd backing him up. But still, he walked
in, did his thing, and left.
Right. He didn't even have his arm raised.
Right. Excalibur on commentary. Team Taz, you guys build assassins. What a way to put that kid over.
Yeah. Excited to see more Hook.
So impressive. All right, main event was Adam Cole, baby, with the Young Bucks, Brandon Cutler, and Bobby Fish on the outside against Wheeler Yuta, with Rocky Romero, Trent, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and Chuck Taylor. Again, Trent back. His mom brought him to the building, to get in on the matches. Really, this was a one-on-one match, but I mean, obviously, it's the Super Click or the Super Elite or whatever they're calling them. They're all kissing Adam Cole, baby, on the cheek. and it's really them against the best friends. And there's more to come for these guys could stretch this out, honestly, for till the next pay-per-view in February.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a lot of different combinations within Best Friends, Super Click, Elite. It's great to see Trent back. You know, I didn't talk Rampage. I'm sorry, I'm done with you last week, but tremendous having Sue back. Best Friends all together again.
The only thing missing was she didn't flip anybody off.
Right. I wonder if there's still blood in that van, because
Probably.
the last time she picked it up, it was after that street fight. But yeah,
with Santana and Ortiz.
Mm-hmm. I will say though, I do love getting to see more and more of us getting what we all want, the hugs and then that zoom
That's
out.
great.
That's great.
Yeah. Best Friends and Chaos, really. That's how you get Rocky Romero and Wheeler Yuta in there as well. This Wednesday is Winter is Coming. Now, we were set up last year with Sting's debut at Winter is Coming. Is anything happening this Wednesday?
I know you and Matthew talked about it, and I don't know. Wait. I do know. It's Page. That's for sure going to happen.
Okay.
This Wednesday.
Dynamite Diamond Final. MJF taking on Dante Martin. Serena Deeb takes on Hikaru Shida 3. Plus the AEW World Championships on the line. It's Hangman Page taking on the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
With the run-in by Diamond Dallas Page.
There you go. Okay, so we got a big show, a big week of wrestling coming up. We got Raw tonight as well. Hopefully making our way towards day one. Linda, what a good first day to get kicked off. We're a little past 20, so it's not a crisp one, but I think this is the way to get everybody to their jobs today during the holiday season.
Absolutely. I mean, it's almost the end of the year. Everyone's busy running around. Make sure
it's the end of the year-ish.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. What better way to help get your day along by tuning in to PWR today?
There you go.
Let's
awesome.
Do it.
For Linda Kay, the man they call Meathead, we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. So long, everyone.